Ain't nobody fresher than.
What are we looking at?
It's wide-ranging, ma'am.
Incidents are popping up all over the globe.
Cornfields devastated in Iowa.
Thousands of cows dying in Senegal.
Jesus.
I've got wildfires in Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Washington State, Texas, and Michigan.
We've got hurricanes taking out seaside towns in Staten Island and New Jersey.
Jersey?
Guys?
It gets worse. A giant typhoon just hit the Philippines.
Hundreds dead in an avalanche in Pakistan, of all places.
How do we stop it?
We can't.
Why?
Because it already happened. Last year. Guys, this is a 2012 disaster report.
Oh.
What do we do now?
I love the opening of the book. This is what you say, right? I didn't start at the bottom, but I reached it pretty quickly. What does that mean?
You say you were a gang member. It's a big claim.
Yeah, it is.
I don't want to get into an Oprah situation where you're lying to me here.
Gone from next to nothing to a multi-millionaire.
Ryan came from dirt.
A kid like Ryan could have very easily ended up in state prison.
Next? Well, you write a book about it, of course.
I grew up with nothing, and I had a mindset about, I wanted to come up. I wanted to become successful. I got a couple mentors and learned how to do it. Now I'm on the other side of the tracks.
That is Ryan Blair's story, and he writes all about it in his brand new book, Nothing to Lose, Everything to Gain.
He was in a gang that was doing bad things in this town. Now he's got a bigger gang, 10,000 times bigger, that does nothing but good for people.
When I got on the plane to leave to start my book tour, I was nervous. I had no idea if it was going to be a success or not.
Ryan has a very close relationship with his mom.
I would have caught you, you know that, huh? You know that, don't you?
And today is my book launch, and today's also the day that we can start making her end-of-life decisions and take her home.
The first thing that came to my mind was, how much is the world going to put this guy through?
You don't see on the news the stories of a guy like Ryan.
The day I find out, I'm going to be New York Times bestselling author, but I found out my kid has autism.
What is success? What do you think success is?
For now, I'll choose this life I lived, 'cause at the end of the day, all we have is who we are.
definitely inspired me because my father was in the same situation, but he was in a motorcycle accident. So I kind of definitely feel him on that situation, and plus he gives me so much inspiration.
Done a lot for society, and we want to be able to give that back and pay it forward to other people. You're doing great. Keep up the good work. Let's keep with health, wellness, and prosperity.
I just want to say thank you for everything you do. You've been an inspiration to not just me and my family, but to all the Visalians. And I hope you continue with your mission because you are impacting and helping a lot of people. Thank you.
Angie from Ottawa. We've met a couple times. I just basically wanted to thank you again for writing this book, for us being a part of the turmoil that you've gone through with your family. It's only given us strength to succeed and want to strive to be better. You're inspiring to us as a family, and we will only try to make you proud.
Hey, Ryan, listen, I just want to thank you for taking the time and really pouring your heart and soul into this book and talking about it from so many different points of view. So really appreciated the business aspect of it, the dreaming aspect of it, as well as, the inside of, your family and the things that you've been through. And what's awesome about that is it really just kind of sheds light for people to know that, we're all kind of perfect with our imperfections, and with that, we learn a lot of great lessons that we can build and grow from. So thanks for doing a great job and taking the time to do this. I think a lot of people are going to benefit from it. Thanks.
I appreciate that you've always kept your word to all of us and to yourself and to the people in your life. And I think you're amazing. Thank you so much for everything.
I want to just take the time to say thank you for writing this book. My favorite part is right on page 210. I'm sorry. It's a whole chapter, and he goes into like the loss of friends and people that don't understand, because people that won't understand because they aren't entrepreneurs. It's just something that I've been dealing with personally, as I've lost some people that are very close to me and some of my support. But I'm here to win it. I'm in it for the long run, and I'm not stopping. It's the Vi life. We're loving it.
How do you become an entrepreneur like you?
We're at the Los Angeles National Success Training. It's Visalis' event, about 10,000 people outside that door right there. About to announce the paperback release of the book. The way we designed Visalis was to be a family, and it's probably because I didn't have much of one growing up at all. And the love and support that I get from the Visalis community is what's fueled me to get through the most difficult times of adversity in my life. It provides you this freedom, but for me it also provides an anchor of responsibility that, it's been my anchor windward.
What is success? What do you think success is? A friend of mine and I were going to write a book on success, and he actually went to the Library of Congress. I didn't. He dug out the very first Webster Dictionary ever written in 1806, and under the word success said fortunate, happy, kind, and prosperous. Oral Roberts, who's now passed and a friend of mine, he said, Dale, we hear all the time that money is the root of all evil. That's true, not enough of it. It's a pretty good point. But also, you can have so much that you can be blinded by it. And we have unlimited potential. The mind has billions of cells. We don't scratch 10 to 20% of it. Now, in 2013, 1806, fortunate, happy, kind, and prosperous. 2013, attainment of wealth, fame, rank, and power. That's not success. John Wooden, again, and I steal from him so many things. Sometimes I forget what I steal from him, what's mine. Success, he said, is a peace of mind, knowing you did your best to become the best you can become. I asked him, where did he get that? He said he was leaving for school, Purdue, Martinsville, Indiana. His daddy told him, Johnny, you're off to a new world. He said, it's going to be a very confusing world. If you're always trying to be better than someone else, don't try to do that. But never cease to be the best you can be.
I'm about to go on stage and introduce Don Yeager, my co-author and person who taught me how to write a book, and give him a proper introduction. And then I'm going to, at the end of his speech, I'm gonna share with the audience some good news about my mom and also part of the journey that I've been on that they don't really know about.
Please welcome back to the stage